mind left to roam. No hands to hold me up. This path is mine to own. No more looking back now. The distance fuels the flame. I stand in quiet fury. No fear, no more shame. I rise above the ashes, a flame that never dies. In solitude I'm stronger, I burn beneath the lies. I'm living in the silence where no one else can see. This is where I belong, I've forged my destiny. The weight of the world can crush you, but I keep going on and free. The emptiness that held me down has turned to energy. I rise above the ashes, a flame that never dies. In solitude I'm stronger, I burn beneath the lies. I'm living in the silence where no one else can see. This is where I belong, I forged my destiny. A glitch in the structure, an inefficient system, no more human failure. Stays in frustration, formally confused with greed. Machine surgeons satisfy every need. There's a glitch in the structure, an efficient system, no more human failure. Facing frustration, formerly confused with greed. Machines searching, satisfy every need. Trading your strength for benefit and satisfaction. this night. The land will rise into the light. The streets are silent, whispers in the air. The tension mounts as he approaches without care. No promise made, no golden throne to seek. Just justice burning for the weak. Through crowded squares, the tyrant's guards surround. But he won't flinch, he'll stand his ground. He calls them forth, he makes his stand. To free the people, to heal the land. the start. Entropy turns life into corpse, unraveling all with no remorse. Dust to dust as matter bends, distorted woes, nothing defends. In the cracks of time, structure fails. Endless churn, the final tale. All that stands will come apart. No design can outlast the start. All that stands will come apart. No design can outlast the start. Time is relative, no beginning, no end. Spiral illusion, knowledge we pretend. sculpting thrones in the sky, pieces to the gaps in their design. Quivering hands, daring to model a flawless land, a misleading novel. But every form is being right, like infallible traps, poison supply. Children building castles on the sand, witnessing a truth they'll never understand. Seeking the myth of the unblemished man, a fragile creature with failing hands. Perfection's wrath, weak and pale, and ephemeral will their damn to fail. Each tread ascends a brittle stair, a heavy burden they cannot bear. The higher they climb, the harder they fall. Silhouettes of hubris torment them all. But every form is being right, like infallible traps, poison supply. Children building castles on the sand, witnessing a truth they'll never understand. The myth of the unblemished man, a fragile creature with failing hands. Perfection's wrath, weak and pale, and ephemeral will their damn to fail. Bear witnessing to their plight. They're heading for a deceptive trail named Zeitgeist. No human being can grasp divine now. Reason and blindness they walk and find. of the unblemished man, a fragile creature with failing hands. Speaking the myth of the unblemished man, a fragile creature with failing hands. Perfection's trapped, weak and pale, and ephemeral, willed and damned to fail.
Traveler roams on restless feet, unlocking the past, beholding the new. I trip through eras with wonders in view. Feel the surge, the clockwork speed, a journey elite. Behold the sorrow you miss in the past. Now set the time you recalling at last. Time traveler across the years, through ancient realms and future frontiers. Time traveler lost in the stream, in the dance of time like a fleeting beam. The speed a lone traveler roams on restless feet, unlocking the past, beholding the new, a trip through eras with wonders in view. The dawn of man, the stars on high, endless pursuit under every sky. Faces of old and those yet to be in the fabric of time, fast and free. A teller of tales, every trail to touch, no limit to bind, no boundary to reach. Time traveler across the years, through ancient realms and future frontiers. Time traveler lost in the stream, in the dance of time like a fleeting beam. Giggles and laughter, shouts of pain, memories fleeting like drops in the rain. No one to hold it, no barriers to break. A seeker of stories with every step he takes. He takes. Time traveler across the years, through ancient realms and future frontiers. Time traveler lost in the stream, in the dance of time like a fleeting beam. A ghost in the timeline, forever he roams. In the past and the future, he finds his own. Across the ticking, his trace remains. Once and now, where time refrains.
step a heavy beat, each breath a burning stone. I've learned to walk this road, it's where I've made my throne. No more looking back now, the distance fuels the flame. I stand in quiet fury, no fear and no more shame. I rise above the ashes, a flame that never dies. In solitude I'm stronger, I burn beneath the lies. I'm living in the silence where no one else can see. This is where I belong, I forge my destiny. Alone in this hollowed space, a mind left to roam, no hands to hold me up. This path is mine to own. No more looking back now, the distance fuels the flame. I stand in quiet fury, no fear, no more shame. The weight of the world can crush you, but I keep going on and free. The emptiness that held me down has turned to energy. machines devour, no turning back. They whisper codes in my head, force-fed truths I never said. The pressure mounts, the walls come streets, man or machine, who will resist? Wires twist inside my mind, disconnect or breathe that's behind. The gears of fate, right steel and bone, but I'll stand firm, I'm not alone. Shatter this mechanical strain, I won't yield to their rain. My spirit's still strong, in this place I don't belong. I'll sever the lines, escape the confines. A man's will won't wither away, no, not today. They call it progress, I feel the weight, built on power, fueled by hate. They crave control, I fight the pull, but the soul remains untouchable. Wires twist inside my mind, disconnect or breathe that's behind. The gears of fate, right steel and bone, but I'll stand firm, gracefully set, but sense an anomaly. Reality couldn't be get beneath the truth. This unusual serenity, a quiet ache, dopes your memory. Is this a reverie or a tender snare? You taste the grace, but still unaware. This soothing life beyond agony. You got into a coma. Welcome back to sanity. Colors mix an unmarked tone, shapes compose, then a place unknown, an obscure pathway, abandoned yarn, sketching lines, the wariness is on.
A
voices to guide me. No comfort in the air. I've grown to love the absence, a life without despair. No longer looking back now. The distance fuels the flame. I stand in quiet fury. No fear, no more shame. Become my own strength, I burn beneath the lies. No more need for the ones. In solitude I'm strong. In loneliness I'm the master, and I'll never be undone. My own fire, the heat that keeps me here. No longer need the warmth of anyone else near. No longer looking back now. The distance fuels the flame. I stand in quiet fury. No fear, no more shame. I rise above the ashes, a flame that never dies. I've become my own strength, I burn beneath the lies. No more need for the ones. In solitude I'm strong. In loneliness I'm the master, and I'll never be undone. Terror means nothing at all now. I've been sleeping peacefully. There is no broken one here. A mind and soul finally set free. above the ashes, a flame that never dies. I've become my own strength, I burn beneath the lies. No more need for the ones. In solitude I'm strong. In loneliness I'm the master, and I'll never be undone. I've been living in the silence, what no one else could ever see. But this is where I've always belonged. Alone here I have forged my destiny.